Today I'm chilling here at $99 PC repair centers in Lake Elsinore. They have another location in Marietta, but Mark, he's one of my friends here, and I just came over to say hello and hang out a little bit. He's right there helping a customer right now. I tried to get him on the thumbnail. He was talking to somebody, and I was like, Mark, and he just looked over here. But if you guys have any questions, ask away. We're gonna be answering questions for you guys as we work on stuff. Man, I didn't bring my tripod. That sucks. Oh well. So I'm gonna put this here. This is not water, guys. This is 99% alcohol. We were just talking about it. So I'll put this here.
And it doesn't mean that you don't keep it here. It means that you set it up there. If your house catches fire, God forbid, or something like this, it's still there. And it's just built.
All right. Let me see here. Can you guys let me know? Can you guys let me know if it looks good? Let me see, where's the chat? Oh yeah, here it is. Top chat, live chat, super chat. What is that? Oh, it has filters? What? So there's no chats yet. Can somebody just tune in and say hello? Let me know. Let me know if it looks good. Let me know if you guys can hear me good. I'm gonna be fixing an iPhone X right here. Uh-oh. What's up, Mark? I can't see the chat, guys. I don't know why I can't see it. Oh, there. Jorge Vasquez, what up? I don't know why I can't see the chat, guys. I have to press it. So let me know if you guys can hear me good. So anyways, I'm fixing this iPhone X here. Mark is over there with a customer. Let me show you guys what it kind of looks like. Helping customers out. That's one of the customers right there. Right? And if you guys want me to come visit your store, send me a text message, 951-399-7911. Let's see. I can't see the chat, guys. I don't know why. Let me open my other phone and see if I can see it. Oh, I need to fix this phone ASAP. Okay, so I'm gonna start taking this screen apart. Let me see if I put this down here instead. Uh-oh. Oh, sorry, guys.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Mark, you want to say hi?
Hey, hello. What's up, guys? How are you doing?
This
My
is
name's
Mark.
Yeah.
We got 6 people watching. I told them they can ask questions and we'll just answer them.
Yeah.
Mark is what do I say? He has a lot of years in this industry, more than me. and so he knows a lot. So you guys feel free to ask and pick our brains, but we're gonna be working as we're doing live. Like I was telling them, I'm fixing this iPhone X. By the way, this was the back glass, remember?
Yeah.
And the frame was bent right here. And what I did was I just I put it right here on the corner, and I just.
Yeah, no worries about anything right now, right?
Yeah.
Both sides are getting swapped, right?
Yeah, and the thing is, when the phone was on, it was flickering, and she thought changing the back glass would fix that. And she only had $130. You know, she could only afford one thing. So I told her, well, what's more important, the way it looks or the way it functions? And she was like, well, I need my phone to work. I was like, yeah, changing the back's not going to do anything. Yeah. So I went ahead and I charged her for the screen. We're not doing the back. It's better. I don't have to go use the laser or anything like that. So we're going to knock out the screen.
Yeah, I had a customer come in recently. He said, I can't hear very well, but I know it's because of the screen being broken. I was like, no. I tried to say it nicely. And he's like, no, you can see the disc inside there. It's like, it's just a corner. So a lot of people, they have to gently be explained what's going on. I told him, if anything, it would probably affect your Wi-Fi, or I'm sorry, your wireless charging. But you know, I didn't. He kind of had it set in his head. I'm not going to force the facts on people. Sometimes it's just like, okay.
Yeah, sometimes they get offended and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one was kind of tough, you know. But I usually charge her on 140, but she only had 130, so I just gave her $10 off. So we're doing the screen, which is going to be even faster, just 15 minutes. What are you working on right now?
Well, a customer just brought in the 2 terabyte drive to put her data recovery onto. She had 242 gigs, I think 40,000 pictures that we recovered. It was kind of interesting. I've never had that before. She said, don't I get something that says that I dropped this off because this is new, and as if we were going to take it. But I always put, for here, I always put stickers on them. That's we have a system that makes stickers so I know what's what, because it's very easy to get confused when you have a lot of stuff. But I put a public message in our ticketing system, and it's emailed her, and I said, is that good? She's like, yeah, that's fine. It's going to be done today. I just have to transfer the files. It's 3.0, so it won't take too long.
Right.
But, well, you never know.
How much data is it? You know, how many gigabytes?
242.
242 gigs.
Yeah, lots of stuff.
That's quite a lot.
She brought in an external drive and the computer. She said they're pretty much the same stuff, but she just wanted to get it all. The external drive was totally dead, so I couldn't get anything from it. But I was able to get everything from the laptop. The drive wasn't bad. It was just wasn't turning on, and then I ended up, after I put everything back, I ended up getting it to turn on anyway. So she was kind of surprised.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, I already bought a new computer." I said, "Well, now you have a backup in case of emergency."
Laptop.
So that's kind of nice. Give her a little bit of a bonus. It wasn't too much extra time for me, and you know, she seems like she was a little more skeptical than your average customer. I've never had someone say like, "Well, you're going to take my
my hard drive."
People don't know me,
and this is a brick and mortar, guys. I mean, it's in a main street, main plaza.
14 years.
14 years here, and sometimes customers are still a little skeptical. Now, just imagine, like, people who work from home, you know, that's why it's very important for you guys to have your website, your Google, your Yelp, so you can have something to show so people don't feel skeptical. Even then, brick and mortar, 14 years, people are still a little wary about leaving their stuff, you know. Yeah. Well, we're gonna go. We're gonna let Mark go do that, and then I'm gonna go. I'll take the phone with me once he's doing the iPad. You guys know I hate iPads. He's gonna show me how it's done, but we won't bug him too much. We're just gonna go over his shoulder for a quick second, and we'll come back and talk.
All right, sounds
Sure.
good. Yeah, any questions? I'm always happy to answer questions.
All right, I'll be reading the questions as we're working. So let's see. How do I read my chats? Oh, there it is. Jorge Vasquez, Frederick Quevedo. What's up, guys? How's it going? Can you guys tell me if you can hear us okay? If you guys can see us okay as well? I'm connected to Wi-Fi. But, Rosewood, what up? Matt Wood, what's up, bro? I'm connected to Wi-Fi, guys, but I've never done it with my phone. I think I did it once, and it was just with the cellular network, and it was really choppy. Alright guys, so we're doing this iPhone X screen real quick. And let's see here. Taking off the bottom screws. I'll show you guys what this screen is doing real quick. I'm going to turn it on, and you guys will see how it flashes green. You see that? Yep, that's a bad screen. So the frame was bent, like I was saying. I just I unbent it just with the corner of a table, the edge of a table, and that's it. I mean, she didn't have money to pay for the rest, so I was like, just do the screen. What's most important, you know? And otherwise, it would have been 140 for the screen, and then $100 for the vac. So that would have been a good 240 for today. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn it back off. Again, guys, if you have any questions, I'm here with Mark at $99 PC Repair Centers. If you have any questions about opening your own shop, you know, thank you, Rosewood. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate it, man. Sounds fine. Okay. You guys have questions about running a shop, different things, now is the time to ask. I'm not going to heat this one up, guys, because the screen doesn't work anyway, so I don't really care if it breaks in the process of removing the screen. So there's that. Okay, so we've got this part, right? I don't have an extra camera here, so you guys are just gonna have to see it in this angle. So here we get our tri-wing screwdriver, which this one seems to be stripped. There it is. Got one screw. Two screws. Got a little magnet here to magnetize the tip of my screwdrivers every once in a while. See this right here? So she wasn't comfortable leaving the drive?
Yeah, it was a little odd, but...
Really?
Whatever, I mean, I get it. That's fine. There's no skin off my back, but...
I mean, is it an SSD?
No, it's just a 2 terabyte mechanical.
What?
Nothing special.
I mean, if it was an SSD, I'd probably understand more, right?
So, thank you for calling $99 piece of repair center.
Alright guys, I got the shield off. Now I'm unplugging the battery. And then you've got 3 connectors right there, right?
Okay. Give me about, I usually only take
1,
30 minutes or so.
2,
Like that.
right?
And,
These 2.
I'll definitely give you a call when it's ready for pickup once I get it in there and
3.
everything's tested yet, okay?
I'm gonna go use the heat
All
gun
right,
over
I
here.
appreciate it. Thank you.
I don't want to use the one I carry in my bag. I already put it away, but I'm gonna go borrow this one over here. It's always on, right?
Yeah. Make sure you set the temp if you need to change. Sometimes I'll leave it on a high one.
There it is. Alright guys, so I got the screen off. See if anybody's asking any questions. No questions so far. It's Saturday, people are hanging out, enjoying life right now.
We're busting butt.
And we're busting butt right here. I mean, or maybe some people are working too. Maybe they're busy. They can't tune in right now, so we'll see. Dang, did I mess up my screwdriver?
At least with this job, you don't have to be open, you know, on major holidays. That's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Because if you work in a restaurant or something, you never get holidays off.
Oh yeah.
Bummer.
Yep. Man, oh man. Guys, I think I need a new screwdriver. Let me see here. Okay, no, it came out. That's good. Is that
She
that?
approved the screen.
She approved it?
Yeah,
Regular price or?
yeah, just the regular price of the trucker screens. That was good. I didn't charge her labor since we were already doing all the stuff, but
Oh,
ended up
okay.
getting a battery. All that was mostly, you know, it was all about the bad battery and the home button corrosion, which turned out to be no big deal, which is good.
Yeah. Alright guys, I'm gonna heat this part up right there, right at the top. Gotta go heat it up so I don't tear anything. Be right back. Alright, so there's that piece right there. Should I angle it towards so you can come out too, bro, or do you rather not be on camera?
Whatever's comfortable.
Yeah, we can probably do this right here.
We had a customer with the iPhone 7 Plus. It was looping and wouldn't hold a charge. She knew it was water damage, but she said it was kind of working. Put a new battery in, got it turning on, and then it was still looping. And Adrian actually noticed that by pulling off the connector underneath, which is just for the home button, the little one on the bottom, he noticed it booted right up. So we opened up the home button and cleaned out the corrosion with some alcohol and toothbrush. And now the home button works, but we see that stain in the middle, that weird little mark. So I called the customer, told her, that she wanted a new screen while we're in here. We won't charge more labor because we're already in here. And she called me back, talked to her son. So now I just put a new screen on. This thing will be like new.
Yep. That's that quality work, guys.
And I always find, like, if I don't know, it's different for everybody, I'm sure, but for me, whenever I'm saying, do you want like a potential upsell, like you want a new screen, I always explain the benefits to it, but then I act like, if it's something you want to do, I go with like low pressure on those things. I don't say like, oh, you need it, you really, and it generally works out good for me.
Yeah.
Just explain the benefits to it and all that, and
Right.
don't act like it makes a huge difference to me. And
Right.
for me, it kind of works good.
Yeah, I like that that take or that approach too. Because when it comes to selling a screen protector, I always give them the option. I'm like, hey guys, I can sell you one for this much or this much, or you can get one on Amazon or something and just bring it on install for free. It's up to you whether you want it now or you can wait for it.
Yeah.
That way I don't feel like I'm pushing it on them. But some stores are different. Some people like that sales, the sales pressure and stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna get the iPhone X screen right here, right?
Yeah.
Wait, this is OLED.
Oh, I only have the high quality ones.
Oh snap. Yeah. How much do you pay for those? Roughly. Any advice for a new tech to get better quick at his first shop?
Well, I'll tell you, when I started doing gadgets, I just put out a thing to family and friends and neighbors and said, hey, I'm learning, and if you have something broken and you want fixed, I'll just charge for the parts, but you have the understanding that if something goes bad, don't hold me responsible. And I actually got a lot of things coming in, and I put a little pressure, took pressure off. It also allowed me to not have this expectation it was going to be done in 5 minutes, and so I could just go slow with it.
Right.
And it's all about going slow. I always, even to this day, I did open an Xbox Series X, did an HDMI port yesterday, and I just follow along. I pick out different people that I like. I like how they show how it's done. This particular one, I think, was Tronics Fix that I watched. I just followed along with them, and just so I know I'm not going to screw something up. And I'll tell you, on the Xbox Series X, the connectors for the flex cables, all nuts. They're totally weird. And if I wouldn't have had it, I certainly would have broken something, because they don't work like you would have expected them to. But that's what's nice about, take your time.
Yeah, take your time and.
That's not bad. That's what you should get.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I got it. I'll pay the extra just to use it. But I was trying to replace it for you today, but I don't have any of those. You know, that way you're not stuck without one.
Yeah.
Should I just go run and get one of mine, or?
I mean, it's up to you.
I mean, you think you'll need it?
I don't go through them that quick. And if worst comes to worst, you go right up the way.
And you can just grab even if it's not.
Yeah, for some reason, if something happens to me, then I'll just do that. So,
all right.
As long as it makes sense to you, it's fine.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, yeah, that's fine.
Convenience is king, man.
Yeah.
And it's all about time.
Yeah.
Flip.
All right, guys. So we're gonna replace this here.
It's a keyboard that comes up from underneath. It's a keyboard that comes up from underneath the top case. Yeah, you usually got to replace the whole thing with a gaming laptop or something. Yeah, so it's 150. Oh, yeah, so that's a 159 plus the part. Yeah, you got to fully tear those down to get the things off of them because those ones, the panel come off on the bottom, so you have to take the board out, take everything
My
out.
manager is getting upset at me for taking off the flex cables on iPhones.
Alright, thanks.
Alright, dude, so that same person, Suave, says, my manager is getting upset at me for taking off the flex cables on iPhones. I take my time with them to not break. Are you saying to take my time with it? Flex cable like home buttons on iPhone 8.
When you're in the work environment, everybody's waiting. We do our iPhones, we advertise it being done in 15 minutes. One of the ways we do it is we always buy it with the plate. That saves us time because it's not hard just to replace the plate, but it's an extra step. I pay like, I don't know, $1 or $2 more to get the pre-plated ones.
Yep.
And to me, I mean, yeah, it does add up, but at the same time, by me saying 15 minutes, people are always like surprised and happy. You know, phone no one wants to be without. They start twitching as soon as you take their phone away from them. But yeah, so I get it. You don't want to go so fast you're gonna break anything, because if you do break a cable or something like home button cable, you're in big trouble. There's no coming back from that. You're gonna have to refer them out to Apple, and there's no way to say that. You know, very rarely can you get away with saying like, oh, it wasn't me. So,
yeah.
But with experience comes speed. So don't rush yet, but come up with a technique. I do these things the same. I've done these phones, I don't know, thousands of times. I always do it the same way, every time the same way. In fact, just here, I moved to this area opposed to over there, and oddly enough, it felt a little weird to me. I always do stuff the same, and that way, I always know what step I'm in. My screws are always in the same place. It's routine, and that routine is what lessens mistakes. You're always going to have a chance of something failing. I mean,
what is he talking about? Flex? Do you know what he was talking about?
I'm sure he's talking about like these cables. There's the home button flex cable. These ones, this one. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, the iPhone, the home buttons, these home buttons, the flex are super important.
It says he is getting upset at him for taking off the flex cables on iPhones. I take my time with them. Oh, okay, that's what he's talking about.
Maybe just how he's pulling them off.
Just pulling them off,
If you use plastic spudger, it's a little bit safer.
Yeah.
You know, especially when you're new at it.
And then use heat, you know. Always use heat, you know. That really helps.
Just 100°C, nothing crazy.
Yeah. Alright, so we got 8 people watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. For those of you that are just tuning in right now, I'm right here at $99 PC Repair Centers in Lake Elsinore. And I just came to hang out with Mark. I'm fixing some of my own stuff here. I'm helping him with some of his stuff. You know, I'm doing it for fun, and it's awesome to be able to hang out with other shop owners. And again, if you guys want me to fly out to your shop, I only charge $1,000. No, I'm playing. Yeah, no, it'd be fun. You know, eventually I'll be able to come over to your shops and just hang out with you guys. I'll learn something from you. You guys will learn some stuff from me, and we just help each other out. You know, it's always fun. And I'll be broadcasting them on YouTube as well. So.
One of ours or theirs? Is it labeled differently or no? Sometimes it can be that. You can try different try a different
Yeah.
cable. Sometimes that'll work.
So Suave, yeah, you gotta take your time, bro.
I have my original cables here. My original cable here that usually it's rare, but sometimes that can be the case.
I mean, if you're taking more than 20 minutes doing an iPhone 8, then that's
with iTunes, see if that acts any differently sometimes.
that's kind of a long time,
Let me know. All right.
you know.
How long?
I said more than 20 minutes. That's kind of pushing it, wouldn't you say?
Well, depends on the experience, right? 'Cause
Yeah,
I got the
true.
new tech at the other store, and he's when we pushed him, he actually had a problem with when he put the wrong screw in, got that long screw damage. It was a pain.
Oh yeah.
So I get it, but you got to push yourself to, I think doing it the same way every time is the magic. Cause,
Yeah.
but it just takes time. I mean, people ask me, is it hard to replace? Well, no, because I've done it 1,000 times. But
Right.
it was hard the first time. I remember being really scared my first real job of a phone because, they're expensive.
Yeah.
You don't want to face an angry customer. That's the most uncomfortable feeling. So.
Exactly.
But the thing I always have to remember is that these things were broken when they come in, or they wouldn't be seeing us.
Exactly.
So
you guys should always remember that.
Mistakes happen. I get it, but we didn't break it, or they wouldn't be here.
That's
When
right.
the customer says, "Oh, everything's fine," I always would be in the front and tell them, "No, well," I always joke, "Well, you're here." It's a joke, but you got to make sure and always look it over and see do you see any obvious errors? Because they could have had. I've had times where I don't ask and there's no touch ID after I do it, or home button doesn't work, and I'm freaking out, and they come back, they're like, "Oh yeah, that was like that."
Oh yeah, that's
I was freaking out for nothing.
Or you could just call them and ask them, "Hey, was your fingerprint working before?" And if they're, honest and stuff, they'll say, "No, it wasn't." Okay, good. But then you got to watch out for those who try to trick you and say, "Oh no, it was working." They see an opportunity and they'll take it. So you got to kind of be careful.
And you can just be like, "Oh well, I'm having trouble with it. I don't know. I don't see anything that could have been caused, but I'll keep looking. Maybe it was something damaged, but let me see what I can do."
Let's see, any more comments? Take your time, my friend. Practice makes the master. That's right, Jorge. Rosewood, you don't charge more labor? Do you mark up your screen prices then? Who's that? Let me see.
Do you have the B7000?
Yeah, right here. There you go.
Oh, I thought you were using that one. I just didn't see it.
Oh, okay. You're like, why is it in this bag?
So,
No,
one thing I'd say about that is, if you mark up your screens a lot, they're going to be charged. You got to charge tax on the screen. At least in this state, labor is not charged, but physical goods are, tangible goods are taxed. So I try to put a fine line between. I split it, and if you put it all towards labor, then they're going to say, "Wow, you're expensive." So I try to make it kind of look good as part and labor and split it, and so always there's some sort of markup on the part, but not so much that I'm collecting a bunch of tax, because I don't really love being a tax collector for the state. It's really annoying to me. And even though it's not your money, but it goes in your account, it still feels like your money when you're paying thousands of dollars at the time, every sales tax payment. It feels bad. For me, it's like quarterly. It always feels like a gut punch, even though it was not my money, but
Yeah, I know, it sucks, man.
Yeah.
And then, well, also paying like if you're a corporation or something, don't you have to pay every year? Like those
you have corporate taxes.
Corporate taxes.
In this state, you pay, even if you lose money, you still pay a minimum of $800.
$800
Right off the bat.
And
but
if you don't pay it,
helps.
They tax you. They give you penalties, and man, and it's like it's a lot of money. I just had to pay $1,600 the other day because I filed for my LLC December 12th of 2019. And they're charging me for 2019, dude, $800 for only 15, 16 days. You know what I mean? So I had to pay that. So I paid $1,600 because I paid for 2020 also. But I went ahead and I submitted like a, what do you call it when you kind of fight it? I don't know what they call it, a dispute, but they have a term for it. And I'm hoping that they refund me that money because I don't think that's fair. All right, let's see. What other stuff are people asking? All right, so Suave. Hey, Belinda, how are you? Is it Lily or Lissy or Belinda? These are my cousins from Dallas. Thanks. Suave says, thanks for the advice. My manager gets real frustrated with me because the very few things I do break, it does come out of the shop's pocket. I see a lot of videos on YouTube to get better.
Yeah.
So
Pick up everyone has their own techniques, and if you watch it, pick up the one that works for you. I've been doing this a long time. I still will watch them and say, I like how they do that. I'm gonna try it that way. There's no right or wrong way. It's what feels good to you. What works good for you may not be for the next guy.
right. All right, let's see what else he said about that. The very few things I break comes out of the shop's pocket. I see a lot of videos on YouTube. Okay. Jorge says, my way to take off the home buttons is from the pinhole with a tweezer and lift enough space to use a plier. Yeah, everybody has their own techniques, man. Whatever works for you. I mean, my 15-year-old Devin just taught me a better way to unplug the home buttons. And I've been doing this for 6 years already. I taught him, and he just taught me this like a month ago. He was fixing an iPhone. I'm like, dude, you got to be careful here because you got to do it this way and that way. He's like, well, Dad, why don't you just do it this way? And then he's like, he grabs the tweezers and he holds it and he's like, I'm like, dude, this whole time, you know? Mm-hmm. So, and then Suave says, but I do feel that the only way I'm going to get better is if I get hands-on experience. But the manager's worried that I will break stuff, so he doesn't really give me the devices. Will YouTube videos help? Definitely, man. Like Mark said, myself, I also watch YouTube videos still, like when a new device comes out, something I've never done, I just watch the video, kind of watch out for some things I need to be careful with, and then I tackle it. And you can do it like Mark, like he said, he played the video and he was going with him, right?
Yep. It helps to know when you're putting it back together to know, when there's a lot of screws, it can be daunting, like which screws went where, and it's always nice to have it perfect. I mean, I like to make it look like I was never in it. And so by having the video, sometimes you forget, like, oh, which screw is that?
Yep.
Perfect solution.
We got Rude De Ward. He says, maybe buy some defective devices yourself and practice on them. Definitely, man. Just like Mark was saying, call your friends, ask them, hey, man, do you have any phones laying around that you want me to try to fix for you? They'll probably just usually give them to you and you can just work on them. And to be honest, when I started, I just said yes to repairs I'd never done before. But I was charging a little cheaper, and I just took the risk. But I did watch videos and learned how to do it before I did it. I mean, 9 times out of 10, it was good. I did break a few phones, but nothing that wasn't fixable. I mean, some phones I had to replace completely, but it happens, Like right here, I just lost the bottom screws to this. Oh no, I put them on already. Whoa. Thought I lost them, but I keep extra bottom screws there.
And those fall on the ground and you're done.
That's it. All right. So this one's done. She already paid.
I think it's $199 piece of reverse on it.
So right here I'm just testing that everything works. Beautiful.
Okay. All right. Well, you at your computer right now?
There we go. I'm just gonna text them that it's ready. Oops, I'm using the shop phone to talk to you guys. Look at Mark multitasking on the phone and fixing. That's what you gotta do, man. There it is.
So, okay. Well, let's remember that paper I gave you? Why don't you go to that webpage and let's just get me connected. Let me just take a quick look. Maybe it's something simple. Who knows? It's kind of hard to troubleshoot printers remotely, but it depends on what it is. Sometimes it's no big deal, and I can figure it out pretty quick.
All right. Any more questions, guys? What do you do when you fix someone's phone and it doesn't work after that anymore? Bye, Lily. All right. What do you do when you fix someone's phone and it doesn't work after that anymore? Well,
www.99piecerepair.com.
You have to first go back to the beginning and see what the phone was doing before they brought it in. That's why it's always important to check the phone before they leave it and ask them questions like, okay, you know what, let me see, does it have service? Is it charging properly? We're gonna go ahead and test everything for you. Do you know if there's anything wrong with it? And if they say, I don't know, man, it doesn't turn on. Okay, we're gonna test it because there might be a couple things wrong with it. Just want you to know, so that's not a surprise to you once I tell you, hey, you need to invest in a battery. You need to invest in this. So when you fix it, let me see. So what was your question again? What do you do when you fix someone's phone and it doesn't work after that anymore? Well, I don't know what you mean exactly. I think it's like if you're not able to fix it, maybe. Well, you let them know. You tell them, hey man, we did everything we could. It still doesn't work. You know, before they drop it off, let them know there's a diagnostic fee. I charge $40 for the diagnostic fee. So if it still doesn't work, they know they have to pay $40. Hey, come pick up your device, pay us the $40. If they're like, oh, well, you didn't fix it, be like, hey, I told you you have to pay a diagnostic. Now, if you want to leave it for parts, you know, I'll waive the diagnostic, but you have to leave your phone here. And that way we can use whatever little parts the phone has, you know, at least something. Instead of having a person leave you a bad review. Oh, I paid $40 diagnostic and they couldn't even fix it, da 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 da. This way, you know, you get a phone for parts that you may be able to use, and they're happy that they didn't have to pay the $40. You know, you give them the option, or just tell them, hey, pay the $40. I really do get inspired. I really do inspire to be just like you guys, to be future business owners in this market that you are in.
See that message?
Suave. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. You will, bro. You know. Again, if you guys want to have a more of a insight onto how to open your own cell phone repair shop, go to 911gadgets.com/cell phone repair training.
Alright, so now, just me moving your mouse around.
So yeah, I think
Right.
once Mark jumps over to do that iPad, I'm gonna go and show you guys a little bit of that iPad stuff. Somebody else messaged.
Which one is it? It's the Envy?
Basically, you are doctors. You bring phones alive again. That's right. We are doctors, man. All the technicians, we're electronics doctors, you know. Oh, maybe you guys will get a chance to see this drone. I brought my drone. See that? I'm gonna turn it on for you guys real quick, just so you guys can see a little bit of oh man. Alright, you guys wanna see some drone action real quick? Here's the DJI Mavic Mini. Here, just fly it right now. Let's see here. What do we got here? Do you need something at your repair shop that would improve your repairs? And if so, what would it be? See, they're texting already about the phone. I hope I don't lose signal here, guys. But hey, can I make a call out from that number?
Sure, just dial 9.
Dial 9? Alright, guys, hold on. 714-655-0068.
Okay, what's that number?
655-0068. 068.
Yeah.
Hey, the phone is ready for pickup. Okay, see you in 5 minutes. All right, bye. All right, guys, I have to call from here because I'm using the phone that they text me on. I don't want it to disconnect. So let me see. Do you need something at your repair shop that would improve your repairs? And if so, what would it be?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, there's a bunch of things you need to improve your repairs, like a heat gun, a heat-resistant mat, a magnetic mat, tape, like double-sided tape, tweezers, but mainly like a heat gun and like light, you know, like LED lights or something, with a magnifying glass on it. You need alcohol, okay? Just the tools, the basic tools, man, to improve the repairs. Yeah. Yeah. We have a toolkit, you know, go to 91gadgets.com/starter toolkit, I believe. So it's going to be linked in one of my videos. I'll try to link it here. Root Deward. Do you need something at your repair? Okay, if you could choose, would you rather repair phones from customers or buy phones yourself and sell them refurbished? You know, it goes hand in hand, bro. Like, if you're already fixing stuff, why not just buy and sell as well, you know? But sometimes you don't want all the headaches, you know? Sometimes you get headaches from repairs, or sometimes you get headaches from people coming back with a phone that you sold them that stopped working. So maybe you just want to pick one of the things. You don't have to do them both, you know? But me personally, it's a hard one. I think fixing is pretty cool, you know. I don't like fixing like every single thing anymore, but you know, like if you're just starting out, yeah, you want to learn how to do everything. And I would probably choose fixing over buying and selling. It just depends, man. Because if you're refurbishing them on your own time, they're your own phones. You make sure they work. You don't have to wait for customers are not calling you, hey, is my phone ready? Is my phone ready? You know. Do you think if I learn how to microsolder, I can make a lot of money in a repair shop if I were to open one?
You're welcome to stay at the computer if you want, but you don't have to.
I mean, you can definitely make a lot of money with microsoldering. But if you do think of doing microsoldering, then I'd recommend that you have a team, some people to open the devices, and then they send them to you. You know, they bring them to you already opened. I mean, to be my suggestion is stick to one thing. If you're gonna do microsoldering, either stick to just microsoldering or stick to general repairs. That's my 2 cents. Are you good at replacing back housing of iPhones? I do the back glass and I'm really good at that. But I don't like doing the back housing, like the entire housing. I do not like doing that.
Too many things to break.
Yeah, man. Like you have to do charging port, battery. You have to do motherboard.
Takes forever.
Yeah.
And what do you get out of it? You know, just because something takes forever doesn't mean that people are willing to pay a lot.
That's right.
So it's just, you know, we were talking about it. You know, sometimes these jobs you think you want to do them, but they're not worth your time. Would you rather do stuff that you're really good at and focus on that and that you know is reliable, or sometimes you get like we used to do switch charger ports. They're rough. I have one actually to do because someone took one in, but I tell them don't take them in anymore. It's not worth our time. You know, either we have to charge a lot more and customer will drive, or we do what we know better. You know, it's if the reliability of your repair is not, you know, in the 90s, then it's probably because it's a hard repair or it's just not your thing. And what do you want? You want to that ruins your reputation. And for what? You could be doing things that you're good at.
Exactly. You have to learn how to say no to certain repairs. You know, or learn how to charge enough to make it worth it. And you know, I've been there before, guys. I used to not want to charge. I was really cheap before, and I didn't want to charge that much, and I just had headache upon headache. And usually, I mean, from experience, you know, people who try to haggle me down from my regular price are usually the ones that have the nerve to complain about something. You know, I mean, even if it's a little speck on a screen protector, you left a little piece of dust, you know. They'll come back the next day. Hey, man, my screen protector, you know, there's dust right here. It's like, oh, okay, really? Just little things like that, you know, where some other customers will be like, it's all right. It's just, they'll even just take it off and throw it away. But, anyways, what were we talking about? I think I got off track there. Let me see. We got some comments. Bedroomtronics, ¿cómo estás, hermano de reparo? What's up, bro? How are you? Todo bien, amigo. Aquí estamos. MCP is saying, miss your videos, man. Dude, thank you, man. I've been trying to upload some more recently, dude. I've been busy. Editing is hard, man. It takes a toll. And if I just upload videos just the way I record them, you guys are gonna see me picking my nose a lot, and I don't think you guys want to see that, you know. Or I go like this a lot. I don't know. I have that habit. My wife says I don't need to do it, but I feel like I do, because when I don't do it, my voice sounds like, I don't know. I feel like it sounds weird, and so I have to edit all that out. Most of my videos, I don't plan them, so I just do them as I go, and so I have to edit out a lot of stuff that I'm just saying, you know, and I just have to edit stuff, you know. So editing takes a toll, guys. Sorry for my bad English. It's not my first language. Don't worry, bro. You're doing just fine. We've been able to communicate, so that's good. Mark, just a question. Are you busy? Oh, you're on the phone. We'll ask him in a bit.
Hey, Julian, it's Mark. Did
Why-
you get a paper come out?
Why
that
do
says
you
test
saying
report?
stick to one?
Ah, we're in the game, and it's set as default, so you're all good to go. Looks like.
Bedroom Tronic, sorry, bro. Try to go live more
That was the
often.
bad part. Now you gotta do the work or whatever.
Now
you're having
I'm
to
gonna
do,
be
right?
going to people's shops and doing live
You
there,
just
seeing
not
their
say that.
setups and stuff. You guys want to see this drone in action or what?
Yeah. Oh, you can just say don't save. That was just the file I was using for the quick test that says test from Mark. So, yeah, you can close that. That just disconnects us from our connection. Yeah. All right, you're all good to go. I'm glad to help. You take care, okay? I'm here. I'm every day but Wednesday, or Monday through Wednesday. I'm off every other day. I'm here. So Thursday through Sunday I'm here. So I'll be here tomorrow. All right. You take care. Thank you. Bye.
All right, so there was a question. It says, if you could choose, would you rather repair phones from customers or buy the phones yourself, fix them, and then sell them? It's a pretty tough question, right?
I would go with fixed phone from customers because less work for me.
Fix phones from customers.
I don't know what's more profitable because I still like use laptops and things like that, but phones I don't really ever get into selling. I know, you have to understand about if it's locked or this or that, and I know it's not impossible to learn, but I never really got that much into it, so that kind of freaks me out. And I like just for me it's quick. I've been doing phone repair for a long time. Comes in, I fix it, I send it out, and done deal. So I kind of think it's easier for me. I don't have just keep some.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna go give her the phone. I'll bring you guys with me. Let's see. Hopefully you don't mind it. Is that yours? No, I think that's for you, bro. Yeah, that's for you. Sorry, guys. I thought it was Mike. All right, let's go see. Just shh, be quiet. Yeah, this one. And this one, ¿qué pasó esta?
It's broken. I think so.
Yeah, it's broke. I think well, my son threw it to the floor.
So nothing shows up when you try to turn it off? Okay. And this one, everything works, you just want to reset?
Yes.
Okay. Let me just check where we're at on this one real quick
Okay.
so I know what we got going on.
Yeah, so my customer's picking her phone up in a bit. Yo sí hablo español,
Ah, ok.
Por si tienen algunas preguntas.
Sí, gracias.
Ahorita estábamos hablando que muchos piensan que él también habla español y
Sí,
se
parece
enojan,
mexicano.
y se enojan con él cuando no habla, pero él no es.
Ah, ok.
I was just telling him how people usually think you speak Spanish. Yeah.
I can kind of say I just don't understand it. So
Habla
I
poquito.
never get anywhere.
Sí.
Muy bien.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Hello.
Here's your device. Go ahead and unlock it real quick and make sure that everything's working normally and stuff.
Were you able to bend it back into place?
I was.
You were?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it should be good now.
I say in another next month Is that this is your business
Yeah,
card,
you
right?
can take a business card right there.
Okay. Next month, I'll come
do the
on
back?
a Saturday to do the back.
Okay, sounds good. Let me see what else. Do you want to say hi to YouTube real quick? Because I'm doing a live. You want to say hi? And are you happy with your phone?
Hi. Yeah, I'm good. I like it a lot.
It was pretty beat up, right?
Yeah.
The frame was really bent. I was able to put it back straight without having to replace it. Saved her a couple hundred right there. So, all right, we'll see you in a month.
Thank you. See you next
See you
month.
later. Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, guys. You guys got a little glimpse of customer interaction. Okay, so what are these people? What is wrong with this one?
They just said it doesn't work. I see it said sun dropped. I see a crack.
There's
I'm
a
not
crack.
seeing any charge. I just tried the TriStar and it says the everything is passing.
So it's not charging, guys. What is this? An
I'm trying to get a. It looks like it's a 3, so that means that, or no 4. I mean, it
Mini
looks like
4?
the LCD is. Looks like the LCD is with it, or is there a gap? I can't tell.
I think it's with it.
So if that's the case, then these parts are expensive, right?
Yeah. So they came in here complaining about it not turning on, or the Wi-Fi. I heard something about.
Sun dropped it and the other one, she said something. I thought she said Wi-Fi, but she just said she wants a factory reset. Oh, maybe you can use your Spanish skills here.
Yeah, let me go talk to them real quick, guys. This one, it could be because of the impact. Maybe the battery's shot. I don't know. Maybe it's not, because it's not picking up anything.
Yeah.
But what's your experience with the batteries? Like, if it's a battery, does it pick up a little bit of?
The
At least?
battery is plate. There's a plate over it, so it should do something. Should
Yeah.
get some sign of life. And just like I always do,
Mm-hmm.
just make sure it's not
The cable.
not me, and it's
Yeah, see,
not
guys?
me. So this one is I don't know. It's not going to be something
Okay.
simple.
Yeah. So for that one, I think we would open it. Maybe put a new battery on it and see if that makes it turn on or not, right? Or what would you do? What's your next step?
Yeah. I mean, we could pull the battery and put it back on and see if that doesn't. I would imagine once we have it open,
Yeah.
that we would know more. The problem with this is that the screen is already cracked,
Yeah.
and I have a feeling this is the A1538.
A1538.
This is Mini 4. So
It's the Mini 4.
The parts are more expensive because it has a.
See, guys, it has a crack right here at the top.
And that's not going to get any better when we open it up.
That's right. That's why it's so if we can open it without breaking it more, we might be able to still use that same screen. But I mean,
You got to cover your angle.
we still have to charge them enough to cover if it breaks more. So yeah.
So this one would be going to be a 159.
Okay.
And if we can get it started, we'll put the new screen on it for the 159. But if we can't get it started,
Then-
we'll fund everything except for a $30 bench fee because for a time. I don't do anything just for free because
Right.
you know, you got to be fair. You don't want to say it's costs a whole bunch because you got to be fair. But
Always
something.
charge for your time, guys.
The other one, she was saying factory reset. That would just be $29.99. Just plug it up to iTunes or 3U
Alright,
tools
go
and get it done.
ahead.
Let me just check it real quick.
He's gonna check it real quick,
Let's
guys.
check this one real quick too, okay?
Okay.
One more minute.
Do you want me to ask what they want for that, or you got it?
Yeah, if you want to.
Esa,
I want to make sure it's.
esta la querían hacer factory reset o algo, o escuché algo del Wi-Fi. No me-
Sí, solo el wifi no se conecta, es lo único que no funciona. Todo lo demás está bien. Solo no puedo conectar.
Es todo, no la querían borrar.
No.
Oh yeah, no, they're just the Wi-Fi's not working. That's all they just want to see why it's not connecting to Wi-Fi. I'm gonna ask them if they've repaired it before. I mean,
Okay. Yeah.
¿No la han mandado a reparar a algún lado la pantalla?
No, todo-
¿Nunca la han
ninguna
cambiado la
de las
pantalla? Okay. Usually I ask if it's been repaired before, guys, because sometimes they'll
See that?
it's bent.
Bent.
Oh yeah.
And this is boards. This is board side. It is board side. Yeah. So this is board side. It's not a bad bend. I would kind of be surprised, but it is board side. So this one, factory reset is not necessarily going to fix a
Right.
Wi-Fi problem, but it's a possibility. I would think first thing I do is do the reset network.
Let me ask her.
Is that
Oh,
thing-
just network, right? Okay.
But we're gonna have to get this on thing. We're gonna have to get this thing charged up and to see.
Yeah.
But we can do the factory reset. I just don't know if it's gonna do anything. And then before I ever factory reset any Apple things, I make sure that they know their Apple ID. Because if you reset it, they're gonna ask for the Apple ID. If they don't have it,
Yeah.
Donezo.
And also make sure that they're okay with erasing everything that's on there, because they might not have it backed up to iCloud or anything, like their photos and stuff. But yeah, so I also asked if they fixed it, if they've taken it anywhere to fix in the past, because there's like antennas somewhere down here somewhere, or I don't know, but some technicians will accidentally cut them, and then that's when the Wi-Fi stops working, so you have to replace those antennas. In this case, Mark noticed that it's bent, you know, the frame is bent, so this could be causing the Wi-Fi chip, you know, some issues on there. Yeah,
It's not bad,
you
but
can see it like right here.
maybe it's not. It looks harder for me to see in there than in reality. In real life, it's pretty.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
But,
Let's see, place it here. Maybe we can. Oh yeah, you can see, you can tell. I mean, he's right. You see that, guys? You see that gap right around there? You see, it's not as flat as this side. But yeah. Let's see if they have any questions right here so far. I need to replace my back housing because the mid frame has scratches. Gonna be my first time, so pray for me. Okay, we'll pray for you, man. You got it. Don't buy the cheap frames, dude. Don't buy the cheap ones. Buy a good quality one, okay? If you can buy an OEM one, do that. Because the cheap ones, they'll be either too big or
Screw holes won't be in the right place.
yeah, screw holes won't be in the right place, or the frame will be a little bigger. I don't know, just some random
Life
stuff.
is tough enough with a good one. We're doing that kind of repair.
Exactly.
Don't make it harder on yourself. You think you're saving them money? All you're doing is making it hard for yourself. Charge them money if they don't want it. Count your blessings and go on to the next.
Quality over quantity, man.
It's just gonna be your problem, not theirs.
All right, let's see who else. Ya no más en casa, ya tienes brick and mortar. No, todavía estoy en casa. Todavía estoy trabajando de casa. Voy a abrir una tienda nueva en San Clemente. So, why are you saying to stick to one? Okay, so people are asking like if they're gonna be microsoldering. I forgot what they asked, but I told them
Microsoldering versus just
general repairs. I said stick to one. The reason being is it's already too much just with general repairs. I said if you're gonna do microsoldering, you're gonna need a team. You know, we were just talking about
expensive equipment.
And expensive equipment. You're gonna need some
And
crazy
a lot
microscopes.
more opportunity to damage things in the process of learning.
That's right.
Expensive equipment.
And
they just get harder with time. Everything gets harder.
I would definitely
HDMI port or
invest.
something, that's a different story. But
Oh yeah, HDMI ports.
like that's not so bad. But if you're talking about like microsoldering, like chips on boards and stuff,
Yeah.
it's doable, but it's complicated. I
So-
don't know,
so-
and
so-
it eats up time.
Would you recommend that you stick to one or the other? Or?
I wouldn't. The closest I've come was, this is about as small as I get. This is a. I'll show it on the. I don't know how you see that, but
Yeah, there
this
it is.
is a retimer chip for Xbox One S. Anything smaller than that, and this is a little bit challenging to do, just to replace. But anything smaller than that,
Yeah.
I don't get. If it takes me 5 hours, I don't get to say this is going to be $300, do I? So.
It says they're saying, what would you be doing if you didn't start this business? I would probably be just fixing computers still, just pure computers. And what would I be doing if I didn't fix computers? Well, I'd probably be a bum. No, I'm playing. I would probably still be working at Wells Fargo or at a company or just somewhere. I mean, I've always been a go-getter, so I don't know what I would have been doing, honestly. What would you have been doing if you didn't start this business?
I worked for a company in their IT department for a couple of years, and I foolishly thought if I worked hard, I was going to get advanced. And I found out the politics and big corporations are a lot, and I am not good at schmoozing and BSing people. So I decided if I was starting to have kids, I'm like, if I want to get anywhere, I got to take the bull by the horns and put myself in control. If I don't do well, it's my problem. If I do well, it's because of me. Buck stops here always, and some people don't like that. I mean, I'm sometimes envious of employees. They go home and they just drop it, and they drop it at 6 p.m. They're out of here, and I'm like, it never fails. It never leaves me. I can be on vacation, different state or something, and I'm still constantly looking, constantly thinking, constantly getting calls. So that part's rough, but for me, it makes sense because I like to be in control. I like to do what I think's best instead of doing something that someone else tells me. All right, so this thing is going to take a while to charge.
How much is it drawing?
So, it's doing the right amount. It's just really dead.
Oh yeah.
So maybe I don't even know if they're going to want to leave it with those prices. So maybe if you don't mind helping me out on that.
No, for sure.
This one, if it's just this resetter and all that, it'd be $29.99, and then we'll go from there if it needs to be opened or something.
Okay.
The other one, $159.99. We have to open up, figure out what's wrong with it, and then
Yeah.
put the new screen. That's $159.99.
Yeah.
If we open up and it has major damage to it or something we can't foresee yet, like
Right.
whatever the case, then we'll stop and call them. If they don't want to continue, we would just refund everything except for a $30 bench fee. This one, if I can't get it, I don't care. This is going to be a quick one, so we'll just say $30. If not, we'll just give them the money back. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
It's easy.
You see?
But if you charge
Clear
for
my
a while,
throat.
we'll keep them here forever.
Ok, la del Wi-Fi, esa, bueno, la estamos cargando de todos modos porque están bien muertas, ¿verdad?
Oh, sí.
Pero se va, lo primero sería resetearla, a ver si se recupera lo del Wi-Fi. ¿Están bien con borrarla? ¿Tienen
Sí, no hay problema.
fotos? ¿Todo está bien? ¿Borrarse todo? ¿Tienen su iCloud information?
Sí.
¿Sí? Ok, porque se va a requerir ahorita cuando lo reseteen. Ok, esas son $30 para resetearla. Okay. Si aún no sirve, entonces ya podemos seguir viendo a ver qué más va a hacer.
Okay.
Pero nomás van a pagar 30, va a ser la mano de obra de resetear o del diagnóstico, pues. La otra, se mira que está quebrada la pantalla de arriba, ¿verdad? Por arriba. La conectamos y no está cargando. So, tendríamos que abrirla para ver por qué no está cargando, si es la batería o si está desconectado algo por el golpe. Lo que pasa con esas es que como está quebrada, hay que comprarle la pantalla y cuesta $159. ¿Okay? So ya al comprar la pantalla esa, ya podemos ver si va a empezar a cargar. Si no carga, you say if it doesn't charge still, if after putting the battery, you say you'll refund the after putting the screen.
Everything except for
The
$30
$30
fee for opening up.
Si aún no carga o algo, le regresamos el dinero de los 159, solamente nos quedamos con 30, que viene siendo otra vez el diagnóstico. You know
This
what I
one
mean?
is just weird because I have no idea until I open it up. It being that's never been opened, I think can't be that bad in there, but I don't know. TriStar passes, so that's a good sign. But
Y si miramos que está chueca una, which one was the bad one?
this one has the slight bend in it.
This is
Sí,
the Wi-Fi
es que
one or the
No, this is the.
not charging? ¿Esta es la que no prendía?
Es que mi hijo cuando está jugando,
This is
la lanza.
this is the bend.
So this is the Wi-Fi one then.
This is the Wi-Fi one.
This is the one that's not charging.
This one has a crack. It was dropped
Esa
and
mira,
not doing anything.
está chueca, ¿la miran? De aquí,
Oh, sí.
¿verdad? So eso vamos a ver que ojalá no sea algo por dentro del motherboard que se haya doblado. Como quiera, podemos ver qué es lo que tiene y ya le decimos, hey, va a salir tanto así para que se arregle, si tiene respuesta. Todo tiene respuesta, pero a veces no conviene, so les
Mejor
decimos...
comprar otra.
Sí, pero ya cuando lleguemos a ese nivel de que ya sabemos qué es lo que tiene, entonces les decidimos si conviene o no, you know?
Okay.
¿Sí las pueden dejar aquí? ¿Ya?
Pues las dejo. O menos no abren, ¿verdad?
No. Oh, yeah, we open tomorrow?
We open every day 10 to 6.
Every day, todos los días,
Ok,
de 10 a
entonces,
6.
Te las dejo hoy y no
Sí.
sé si me quieras hablar y
Yeah,
mañana.
just get his information and then he'll drop them off. You'll leave them here.
Oh, okay, so we do charge for the service and the drop off, and then if we refund if we can't solve them.
Okay, so they have to pay for this, right?
Which one is the one drop off? Both of them?
¿Vas a dejar las dos?
A ver, no sé, pero te estoy preguntando eso.
Ok.
Yeah, we do that just because otherwise they can't get left here forever.
That's right.
That's rough too.
Y cobramos ahorita porque a veces los dejan por años, you know?
Sí.
Ahí tienen unos Xbox y unos Nintendos que no han recogido y nomás están ahí. Y así ya si pagan, pues ustedes ya tienen la, you know.
Que van a ir por ellos.
Although one time they paid for something for me and they haven't picked it up. Pagaron 250 y ya nunca vinieron por
Yeah,
el
that
teléfono.
happens too, but at least then, you know, when you're holding on to it for a year or whatever, you know,
Yeah, exactly.
it's just because you run out of space back there.
Yeah.
We used to do it that way, and we would run out of space, and people come 9 months later upset that their item was gone.
True. So they would pay 30 for this and then 160 for this, right?
Other way around. This is
Oh,
the
160.
Wi-Fi one. So no, 30 for one and 159 for the
Okay.
other. Yeah. And then if you know,
Dile, solo
I just don't know where
Y
we're
solo
gonna be.
voy ahorita chequeé la de $30.
Okay.
¿Cuál es? Este es-
Which is the $30
This is
one?
the Wi-Fi one. Yeah.
This is the Wi-Fi? Okay.
Ajá,
So they'll
es-
check
We
this
do that
one
one.
first.
We deal with that one first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, what do you do if you didn't start this business? Does it feel like working now? It is your own business. Does it feel like working now if it's your own business? It doesn't feel like work, man. It feels beautiful. It feels like you're your own boss. Do you know how to microsolder? Yes, but I don't do it anymore. Can it be the charging port? It could be the charging port. We have to see. Definitely could be the charging port. Charging motherboard issues or connections sending to the battery for it to power. Motherboard issues or connections sending to the battery for. Yep. I have bought an OEM one, but it's been used. It's a disassembled. Cool, man. Just make sure that it has the buttons. All right, I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of this drone, and then I'm gonna turn this off because there's only 12% battery life on my thing. Ready? Gimbal is stuck. I gotta take this off. Ready, guys? This thing is awesome. It goes super far, and you guys can see right here. You turn around the shop. You see that? Let's see what Mark's doing. See if we can see Mark. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna land it right here, guys. See if I can land right here. No, I'll just land it down here on the floor. Wait, let me try it. Was that fun or what? You got skills, man. Be right back, man. I like this channel and the interactions. Keep up the good work. We'll be back at any time. Awesome. Do you guys need Spanish translation?
I'm getting that a little bit.
You good?
They're using their English, I'm using my Spanish.
All
Are
right.
you good?
Sounds good. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you guys. I was just testing the drone. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna bring it out more to kind of see you. You know?
Está grande.
Está chiquita.
Oh, sí.
Sí.
Es como
Pero-
grande.
Oh yeah, no, está pequeña. No, I'm gonna show it to them because it's big.
Receipt
Mira.
ese número.
Oh, okay.
Está chiquita, era. Me pesa mucho.
No pesa, ¿no? Tiene cámara y todo.
Yeah,
¿no?
tiene cámara, yeah. It goes really far, man.
¿Y lo usas para grabar?
Sí, para hacer videos y todo eso, you know. So.
Eso es para ti. Y dame poquito tiempo. Yo voy a llamar cuando estés listo o tienes más para decir así. Yo voy a llamar. Okay.
Gracias.
He knows Spanish, man. That's good. Bye. Hasta luego. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna end the live already, bro. Somebody was saying maybe it's a charging port, you know, for that iPad.
You know, I used the TriStar tester and it passed.
Oh, so
I
then
should have showed you. I was
because it tests the dock flex.
dock flex first.
You know.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it could be wrong, but it texts that first. I also looked at it under the microscope to see if any pins were bent
There you go,
or things
and it
were
looked good?
stuffed. Everything was clean.
Yeah.
You know,
So
iPhones always dirty. These ones not very much because they don't
'Cause-
put them in their pocket.
yeah, so it can't be that. I mean, plus, like he said, he ran it through the TriStar tester. It should have told him, hey, bad charging port or whatever, ambiguous charging dock
Yeah, remember
detected.
that iPad 6 that
Yeah.
we just put the new charger port on and it kept saying bad. Then finally I got the new thing right and now it's
It's good. Okay.
good to go.
Yeah, there it is right
I
there.
just took the plug off because it's charging the other thing, but yeah, so
All right, guys.
it's pretty reliable.
We'll save this for another time. But he was gonna start removing this iPad. I'm like, I am not touching that. I hate iPads, especially when they're this shattered. Like, ugh. I don't know, man. Be careful. Put some eye goggles or what?
Yeah.
Protective
Eye
glasses,
protection,
you
yeah.
know, because anything can go in there. Yeah. I mean, this was Mark with $99 PC repairs. Anything you want to say to them before we go?
It was fun. It was my first,
Yeah.
what is it, live broadcast. It was a good time, and
Yeah,
I love answering questions because we're all in it together. You know, when I first met Adrian, he was calling the shop and he talked to my wife, and I was like, I'm ashamed to admit it, but I'm like, what does this guy want? Like, he does what I do. We're competitors. What does he want from me? And it was kind of weirded out, but my wife said, call him. Then my wife said, hey, he's coming over right now. I'm like, what are you doing? I met him, and you know, we're friends. We give each other parts when we need it, and you know, there's, like someone else told me a long time ago, there's enough business that if you do a good job, there's enough business for everybody. It's not
this business
it's not
is
even like that. So
yeah, yeah. Thanks, bro. So take those words with you guys. Somebody said thank you, Mark. Thanks,
you're
Mark,
welcome.
too. Thank you for the advice, man. Very helpful. Be right back. I like this channel, the interactions, and yeah. So cool, man. I'll see you guys. We'll see you guys in another video. I guess that's it. I might be popping in here a few more days. I don't know if we'll go live again, but I will be going to other people's shops and just hanging out with them, and if they let me, you know, because like Mark said in the beginning, it's kind of weird, you know, but you know, people need to just I don't know, you know, you can't trust just anybody, you know, so I'm sure you got to protect your stuff, and some people are bad out there. They just want to go and copy what you're doing and see they just want to see what you're doing and copy you and not tell you, you know. So but it's good to be open with people and have a good relationship, and then you'll build friendships like that. So all right, thank you guys for watching this video. I didn't poke my nose that much in this one, so we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.
bye, guys.
All right, how to end this thing. John October, I am 12.